another video by the School Matters Foundation. Today's focus, Common Core versus Kids, Part 2.5, Justification. In Part 2, we found out that Common Core claims it is all about requiring rigor from students. Then I posed the question, but what does rigor actually mean? For Common Core, it means that children are required to analyze their own learning and express their reasoning through something educators now call justifying their answer. This means it is not enough to solve math problems. Students must now explain why they think what they think. The major publishing companies, such as Pearson, Houghton Mifflin, and McGraw-Hill, have responded to the Common Core initiative by creating test questions like this one. A class of 24 students shares a set of 100 crayons. If 4 students are absent, which of these statements is true? For every 4 students, there is 1 crayon. For each student, there are 5 crayons. For each student, there are 4 crayons. For every 5 students, there is 1 crayon. Explain how you know your answer is correct. This is a high-quality question. That is, until it gets to the explain your thinking part. But let's talk about why the question is a good one first. A, it requires multiple math operations to solve. And B, the answer choices are worded in such a way that the student has to ponder them carefully. But the truth is, even if the student chooses the correct answer, he will not be given full credit unless he explains why to the satisfaction of the state evaluator grading it. For instance, if he types in the text box, "Because I know to subtract and then divide," that's not good enough. If he's in 5th grade when he gets this question, that explanation will likely put his score back in 3rd grade at least. A correct response should assure us that he does understand the process required to get the right answer. So why are we requiring justifications from elementary students? It's because officials think even a correctly chosen answer does not guarantee the student knew what he was doing. The kid might have been guessing. The only way to be sure he wasn't, in the mind of our officials, is to have him explain it. This may have seemed like a good idea upon its inception, and to many, particularly the elites who make education policy, it may still seem that way. However, when we examine standardized test scores over the last 10 years, we see a significant drop in them, to a nationwide average today of no more than 50% proficient in reading or math. Now that you understand how we are testing children, an obvious question should come to mind. Just what are we testing? Actual math and reading achievement? Or the ability and willingness to type one's ideas into a text box? The tests we give our children are long and arduous. What is the incentive to do their best? There is none, realistically. If something is hard or takes a lot of time, or a kid is just tired, he'll often start clicking any answer and skipping those text boxes just to get the whole dreaded experience over. And there's an even more dismal thought. Students have become so used to being failures at the Common Core game that one more failed test means almost nothing to them. In Part 3 of this series, we'll see how Common Core misses the mark developmentally. For the whole story, read my book, Chaos in Our Schools, available on Amazon. And visit us at schoolmattersfoundation.org for more about our mission. This is Miss Semple, over and out.